Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so the first card is about achieving satisfaction. So whatever you're working with is producing a lot of good results. You've got Jupiter and Venus over here, so there's some money coming in as well. So personal expansion, expansion in your finances, you know, a really good cycle to be going into. So luck coming in with money over there. You've got reconciliation card over here, so you may have had some reconciliation with somebody that you've broken off communication with. So that has, you know, you have maybe there was an apology that came through as well. So it looks like you've made up with somebody that you've had a poor relationship with, a reconciliation going on over there. And you can see that you were facing a lot of conflicts. You've got Saturn and Jupiter over here, so you know there's been a lot of restriction going on, as well as you know maybe a little bit of bad luck coming that was you were facing. But it looks like you know you are going to be able to move away from that, because the card on the top is about reconciliation with any kind of difficulties that you've been facing, any kind of restrictions, and you know luck coming in as well over here. So whatever problems you've been going through and any kind of conflicts, these conflicts and problems are getting resolved at the moment. So in the past, you've had some problems with communication with somebody. Maybe you had a breakdown in communication with somebody that you've been dealing with. You've got the Sun, which is usually a very harsh kind of energy, and Jupiter, which wants to expand, which wants to communicate. And it looks like there may have been some problems. There might have been something that you've been doing that you've been getting a lot of public recognition for as well, and you may have been doing a lot of public speaking as well, because Jupiter is about the broader picture, and the Sun is about being in the limelight. So there was something that you've had to communicate with a lot of people with, and some kind of situation where you've been in the limelight. Maybe you've been giving a lot of seminars or talks, or maybe doing some public speaking as well. So you've been focused a lot on your work. You've got the double Mercury over here, a lot of communication going on over here. So there might well be that you've been doing some public speaking, maybe some education courses that you are teaching. So it's almost as though you're the teacher giving out this information as well. A lot of communication going on, and it seems like that's where you've been focusing on recently. So going into the future, there is, you may have been dealing with, this is a card about legal compensation. So if you've been having any kind of legal problems, it looks like finance is coming in, money is coming in over here for you, and there'll be some kind of legal compensation. So any kind of problems, legal issues that you've been facing, it looks like you're going to be winning in that situation, and it's going to go in your favor. And you finally have got the card of ending difficult situations. So this is endings of difficulties, ending of problems, and the beginnings of new things. So this is a new beginnings card. You can see the new phase of the moon over here, Venus coming in over here. So the moon signifying an ending of old cycles, and the Venus bringing in this new, brand new growth and brand new expansion, and bringing in a lot of luck for you as well, especially on your own finances. So any kind of financial problems that you've been facing, it looks like things are going to turn around now, and it looks like those old situations are ending, and a new phase is beginning for you, and it's going to be a very, very beneficial phase as well. So any kind of problems that you were dealing with comes to an end over here, and financial growth coming in as well for you here. So those are the energies for that week. The beginnings of new cycles. So this is the Green Witch Tarot, and I have put it in the description box. Have a look. It's a very pretty deck. It's very colorful. I love it. It's always lovely to work with colorful decks when the weather's a bit dull. Okay, let's see. You've got the High Priestess over here. So this is seeking some kind of advice, some kind of information. You're doing some research. Maybe somebody's coming in to give you some advice on how to deal with your problems. So you can see this man stirring up the pot over here. Whatever this information that's going to come in is going to help you solve all these obstacles that you're dealing with. So you might be doing some internet research over here. You got a little bird over there. But whatever information comes in is going to bring in a lot of enlightenment, and it's going to allow you to move forward. So shifting you out of stagnation, whatever this information is, or whoever this person is advising you, is going to be able to move you out of any kind of problems, or help you solve any kind of obstacles that you're going through. It brings in a lot of enlightenment. So you're going through that phase right now. If you need to get advice, professional advice, expert advice, then this is the really good time to get it, because whatever information is, it comes, you've got this Knight of, so there is information coming in. So there's a Knight of Swords coming in over here. There's some advice coming in that's going to bring in a lot of change. This could be something on the legal front. So this is below this Hierophant card. So whatever information is coming in might be of legal nature, but it's going to bring in, stir up a lot of, change, and it's going to bring in a lot of enlightenment, and it's going to be, you're going to be able to use this information to overcome any obstacles. So it could be some kind of something legal, something official coming in for you quite quickly as well. So you've got the Five of Swords over here, and it is crossed by the Page of Wands. So you need to go back and review this information. You can see this man stopped on his donkey, and this little boy stopped on the donkey and is looking, using his wand to change things over here. So you need to reconsider this information. Some kind of problem, legal problem that you've been dealing with. It looks like you are getting some advice. Now, I know that usually the Five of Swords deals with difficult people and fighting and arguing, but it looks like this man is presenting this man with a sword, and this man's got options available to him. So there's information coming to you, lots of information coming to you in the form of, some kind of legal information coming to you. You're going to have to stop and use that information, consider it carefully, and something that this person is giving to you is going to help you bring about change in your life. So you can see he's starting brand new, but having stopped. So you need to, it's almost as though you need to take that information and look at it very carefully, and you're going to have to apply it to that situation that you are dealing with at the moment. So somebody's presenting you with information. You've got these two cards over here, the Knight of Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. And then you've got this Five of Swords over here, where this person's presenting you the sword. So this information that is coming is very powerful information, and it's going to help you make new changes in your life. But you need to take it and use it. So something very, very important coming your way in the form of news, information, something official coming. And you have to use that information. It's very important for you to make this big change in your life. You've got the Four of Pentacles over here. So you have been, hanging on to your finances over here, worried about finances over here. Maybe the debtors are at the door there. You can see somebody's knocking at the door, and, you're trying to, hang on to your money. So you've been having a little bit of financial problems in the past, and maybe, there's been a lot of demand, or there's been a lot of pressure on you as far as finance goes. So you're trying to sort that out. So you've been having a little bit of problems as well. So in the Four of Wands, it looks like in the last few months, this card is a card of stability. So here, it's a card of going very cautiously with your money, and, finally, maybe you bought a new home with this Four of Wands over here, but you're definitely getting some kind of good advice from somebody on how to produce abundance or how to make things work. So somebody's there, and both these cards are cards of stability. So even though the Four of Pentacles talks about, hanging on to finances and watching your money and maybe having a little bit of financial problems, it's actually saying that, it's not really the case. Although money might be a bit tight, it's not dire. And with the Four of Wands, it's about celebrating, it's about stability, it's about new homes, it's about abundance, it's about taking all your talents and skills, and as they say, when God gives you lemons, you have to make lemonade out of it. And you're actually being able to do that. So despite any kind of obstacles or problems that you're having, you're actually managing to overcome them. And with 4 cards of stability, you've definitely got your feet firmly in the ground. You definitely have your roots firmly in place. So you're quite stable at the moment, and you are making things work for you and producing that abundance. Now, that advice that comes in, or that news that comes in, or that piece of information that comes in, is going to be produce, a lot of change in your life, and it might produce a lot of stability. It might be in the form of a new job or information or some kind of contract that you have to sign, something definitely legal. You've got the page of chalices over here. So you might be considering further study or further specialization as well with the page of cups. This is about getting this insight to do something that furthers your skill based with the page of cups. So it's about new study, learning new skills as well. You've got the King of Swords over here. So you're definitely waiting for some kind of legal decision to be made. You can see you might have had a difficult situation with somebody, but that new studies coming in is very important. You also have to do that research as well with this Hierophant card. So this is even receiving some kind of expert input, guidance. But a decision is being made at the moment, and you're waiting for that news, and that decision will come through soon. Now, you got the Moon card over here, so this is feeling a bit depressed, feeling a bit isolated, feeling a bit, not quite with it. There's a bit of confusion over here and worrying excessively as well with the Moon card. So that is where you are at the moment. You've got the Queen of Athamas over here, so being very determined. People do see you as that, somebody who's very determined, spends a lot of time by themselves, but very determined and gets the job done and is able to communicate quite clearly. So nobody's there to take advantage of you. So you are coming across as being a person who can hold their own up against anybody. So, you are showing that you are being able to move forward and you have great determination as well. You've got the King of Cups over here. So this is somebody being very supportive around you. You're hoping that you can get that kind of emotional support from somebody around you. This could be from a father figure. This could even be seeking some kind of counseling, professional advice that you're looking into to help you sort out this particular problem. So going into the future, you've got the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. The Nine of Cups is achieving satisfaction, usually with the help of somebody, but also leaving behind any kind of difficult situation. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's a card of satisfaction. Whatever choice you make, having a lot of choices and being able to enjoying the fruits of your labor, rather. Being happy, really great happiness coming in, being able to, this could also be, a family gathering, some kind of event that you go through where you meet a lot of old friends and family. This is it's about a lot of cups, and cups are about happiness and fulfillment and getting satisfied with what you do. So you are reaching a point where you are achieving everything that you need to achieve. And even though, this person is alone, you're still enjoying the fruits of all your labor, and you are, quite impressed that you've managed to achieve this much. So you are attaining all the goals that you are setting. You got the Six of Pentacles. It looks like there's money coming in as well. There's some kind of payoff coming in. Maybe right now it's hidden. You can see this man's got the coins behind his back. But it looks like, there might be somebody that, there might be inheritance coming in as well. So this might be part of that Nine of Cups. You might be receiving an inheritance, and maybe this is the reason why you've got the King of Cups over here, some kind of legal news coming in for you here. Legal communication. It looks like there might be an inheritance coming in for you, some money coming your way with the Six of Pentacles. That's going to give you that financial independence. Now you've got the Five of Cups. Something from the past is depressing you. Inheritance usually comes from the loss of somebody, and maybe this is what you're thinking about. Maybe you had to lose somebody in order for you to get this inheritance, and this has upset you. So you've got the Five of Cups, a bit of regret, depression, upset, thinking about the past. You can see this person's looking at the past. You do need to move forward. These are all cycles of life, and loss is always part of life. So if this is somebody that you've lost, and this is the reason why you are getting the inheritance, this is just part of the cycle of life, and you need to go with it and move forward. and try not to get depressed about it, because it looks like there's a little bit of depression going on over here with the moon. So changes are coming in. You're getting that financial independence, waiting for some kind of legal news to come in. It'll be in the form of, there is some kind of money coming in as well. But you are very determined to move forward. And you need to let go of any kind of negative emotions and, take things in your stride. Change is all part of life. And these are all part of the cycles of life. So you need to come to terms with that. Now you've got the Queen of Water over here. Relationships develop at a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So, the Queen of Water is the Queen of Cups. And this is somebody who is a bit down, a bit depressed, a bit emotional. And maybe this is how you're feeling at the moment. Maybe something from the past has come back and has there's some kind of loss that you went through in the past, and you're reviewing it, and it's making you feel a bit depressed. Now you've got the Three of Water over here, which is a celebration, a wedding, graduation, birth, a need to have more fun. So there's some kind of family event, a family gathering that you're going to be attending as well with this Nine of Cups. So there's some kind of family gathering. It's going to be rather emotional. Even with this Three of Water, it's an emotional family gathering. So it might be there, that you're getting together with family and friends. And this is the reason why. Maybe it's something in the past, maybe a loss of a friend or loss of somebody very close to you. And this is why you have this gathering going on over here. Maybe like an anniversary. And, this is causing you to be feeling a bit down. But this is all emotional support. People around you are very emotionally supportive. And you do need to express how you feel. And in that way, you will heal from any kind of depression that you're going through. Then you've got the Six of Earth over here, which says gifts of money, receiving a loan or paying off debts. So it looks like I said, you've got the Six of Pentacles, and you've got the Six of Earth over here. So it looks like there's some kind of inheritance that is coming in, or some kind of money coming in, and it involves maybe some kind of previous loss. Maybe, like I said, you have lost somebody dear to you, and they have left you some kind of finance, and maybe this is the thing that is upsetting you and depressing you. But you need to move forward. Like I said, it's all part of the cycle of life. So there is money coming in some kind of form, in a gift, but it's also a card that both these cards are telling you, make sure that you are balancing your spending, and your, what you get in must equal, what you get in should be more than what you put out in order for you to save money. So watch your money as well, watch your spending. But it looks like there might be some kind of inheritance issue there, and some kind of gathering that you're going through, and that tends to depress you a little bit. But try and get out of that negative feeling and take this in your stride and look to the future and be positive. Be positive. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.